What makes some people happy and achieve the things that they want to achieve in their life and be free and do whatever they want to do, and other kind of people who are sad and depressed and anxious and they don't have the things that they want to have in their life. What is the thing that makes the difference? Recently I read a book. Actually I forgot the name of the book, but I read many articles also. I think it's just change or changing, chance or change kind of thing. I just forgot. So there is a concept that's been talked a lot in that book. That's internal locus of control and external locus of control. It's been seen that by many psychologists, when they have studied the main difference between a people who is successful, who actually claims themselves as successful or happy, and with the people who claims themselves as sad or unhappy or not successful, there is one biggest difference, that is the locus of control. So first we have to know what is the locus of control. The locus of control is what we believe that the control of our life has. There is two type of locus of control, that is internal locus of control and external locus of control. Internal locus of control, actually the people who have internal locus of control, they believe that the control of their life or whatever happens to them or whatever happens around them is all the control they have within themselves, that the power they have within themselves, and they can control whatever happens to them and they can get the result. And there are also people who believe on external locus of control, and that is they think that whatever happens to them or whatever is happening around them is not in their control. It's in control of somebody else. That can be some people, that can be government, that can be fate or destiny, or maybe God, or maybe society, or maybe whatever, anything. That can be anything. So it's been seen that people with internal locus of control take charges of their life and the situations that happen around them. So they always try to control their situations, and they take responsibilities, and they work hard, and they get the results, which is absolutely normal, as there are many things that can be controlled in our life that is definitely out of our hands. That's true. So these people tend to make things kinda right for them, and they tend to be satisfied around them. And the most important thing, they are happiest people, because as being an internal locus of control, they know their happiness depends on themselves only. They are not affected by anybody else outside of their control. They are most of the time happy, and they don't depend on anybody, and they are high achievers. And there are people who have external locus of control. These people mostly are depressed and anxious, and they don't believe that they have any control in their life, and they depend mostly on fate or destiny, or maybe government, or maybe their parents or family or friends, whatever. They don't want to work because they think no matter what they do, their luck is going to be bad and they are going to be unhappy. So they tend to be mostly unhappy, and they don't take control of their life, they don't take charges of their life, so it makes them more miserable. This kind of people claim themselves as unhappy people, and this kind of people are mostly unsuccessful because they don't achieve, they don't work hard to get what they want. So the concept is, none of these two kind of people are absolutely right, because definitely there is a lot of things that are in our control in our life, and there is also a lot of things that are not in our control in our life, like how to have nice results or good grades in your school or college. We have to study hard. If you study hard enough, if you study for a long amount of time, consistently hard enough, then you are definitely gonna get a good amount of number. That's in your control. That's internal locus of control. That can be achieved by anybody. It's not dependent on destiny or fate or your parents or anything, until and unless some kind of accident happens, and these accidents are not in our control. These accidents can't be controlled by us, but we can try to make things smooth, that nothing happens. But we can't control our body or anything happens in nature. So these are things that are outside of our control. The people who have internal locus of control mostly struggle with a controlling nature. They want to control everything around them, and they want everything to go according to their plan, which can be obsessive and which cannot be very pleasant experience for people around them. And people who are external locus of control, they are mostly depressed and anxious. They don't think they have any control in their life, which is not true, because there is nothing outside of their control is controlling their life. But there are some things that are outside of our control, like if we have a fever or if we have a toothache, then we have to go to a dentist and we have to wait for the dentist to do the work. We can't control the dentist's time that they take to work on our teeth, and we can't make them do what we want to do them with our teeth. So that's outside of our control. If we want to control that, that's not going to be a very pleasant thing, I guess so. So that's external locus of control. But most of us are in between these people. Nobody is totally internal locus of control, nobody is totally external locus of control. We are balanced. But it's been seen that if we are more internally control, like if we are more internal, we have more internal locus of control, then we tend to be happier and achieve success very easily. And there are various debates and practical examples and everything to change your locus of control. I don't know how much that works. It has been said that as it is in behavioral psychology, it can be changed by us. It's not genetically transmitted, it's not anything that's inherently dependent from by birth, but we can change it because it's learned from our parents and our peers and our society and our environment. We can change and rewire our thoughts and patterns and believe on what we want to believe. It's definitely better to be more internally controlled rather than being more externally controlled, but we should always try to maintain a balance. Thank you.